They built vast cities deep in the jungle. They mastered astronomy without telescopes. They created calendars more accurate than our own. And then they vanished. Who were the Maya? And what secrets still lie buried beneath their temples? The Maya civilization was one of the most advanced and mysterious societies in the ancient world. Spanning over 3,000 years, the Maya dominated a vast region that includes present-day southern Mexico, Guatemala, Belize, and parts of Honduras and El Salvador. They left behind grand pyramids, intricate glyphs, and a calendar system that sparked global fascination. But despite their achievements, much of the Maya story remains untold and unsolved. The roots of Maya civilization stretch back to around 2000 BCE, but it was between 250 and 900 CE, the period known as the Classic Era, when the Maya reached their peak. Dozens of city-states flourished across the Yucatan Peninsula and Central America: Tikal, Palenque, Copan, Calakmul, each with its own king, temples, and armies. These cities were not simply homes to thousands. They were spiritual centers, aligned with the stars, built to reflect a cosmic order. The Maya were masterful engineers. They constructed vast reservoirs, intricate road systems called sakbiob, and terraces to cultivate corn, cacao, beans, and squash. Trade networks extended hundreds of miles, moving jade, obsidian, salt, feathers, and even honey. The Maya created one of the most sophisticated writing systems in the ancient world. Their hieroglyphs, carved in stone and painted in codices, recorded royal lineages, wars, astronomy, and prophecy. They used a base 20 number system and understood the concept of zero, an idea many civilizations would not grasp for centuries. But perhaps their greatest achievement was their astronomy. Using simple tools and careful observation, Maya astronomers predicted solar eclipses, tracked the movements of Venus, and mapped celestial cycles. Their long count calendar began at a mythic date, August 11th, 3114 BCE. To the Maya, time was not linear. It was cyclical, a never-ending loop of creation and destruction. Maya cities were built not just for function, but for meaning. Take Chichen Itza, one of the most iconic Maya sites. Its main pyramid, El Castillo, is an architectural calendar. Each of its 4 staircases has 91 steps, totaling 364, and one final step at the top makes 365. During the equinoxes, shadows create the illusion of a serpent descending the pyramid. Cities were built around cenotes, deep sinkholes filled with fresh water. To the Maya, cenotes were more than water sources. They were sacred gateways to the underworld, Xibalba. Deep within caves, priests performed rituals involving bloodletting, offerings, and human sacrifice to maintain the balance of the cosmos. And then, something happened. Around 900 CE, many of the great Maya cities of the south, Tikal, Copan, and others, were abandoned. Temples fell silent, roads crumbled, kings lost their power. Why? Some scholars believe droughts, soil exhaustion, or warfare caused the collapse. Others point to overpopulation or rebellion against a rigid elite class. But the truth remains uncertain. There was no single cause, only a slow unraveling, and yet the Maya did not vanish. In the north, cities like Uxmal and Mayapan continued for centuries. When the Spanish arrived in the 1500s, they encountered thriving Maya communities, many of which still exist today. The Maya were not just builders of stone, they were builders of knowledge, keepers of time, and storytellers of the stars. They charted the heavens, they measured the invisible, they carved the fate of kings into stone, and saw time itself as sacred. We are only beginning to understand the complexity of their world, and perhaps the greatest Maya secrets are still waiting beneath the jungle floor. The Maya did not disappear. They are still here, and their past may hold the key to our future.